Like if she was a typical white woman in a horror movie.
Guys, I mean, listen. For the most part, let's break it down. For the budget, for one guy exploring in one room, this film does a lot. This film does a lot. I mean, think about it. There's only a few locations in this film. It's this guy in one room.
Three locations.
There's 3 locations. There's the warehouse
The
where these
warehouse.
guys are going in.
The apartment.
The apartment. Wait. The apartment's 2. Wait, here's the room.
And the last part of the movie.
The last part of the film.
3 locations.
That's
Listen,
it. But it feels like there's more space.
And he did a great job in that.
It's like explore the space. More cowbell. I mean, explore the space.
Hold on a second. He needs another refill.
There's a refill there. All right.
Okay.
Thanks,
He's going on and on. I'm sorry.
All right. So, listen. That's what this film does. And you know, there's a film coming out with Ryan Reynolds called Buried, and it's trying to do the same thing. It's trying to see how far they can go with one guy in a box. Buried
And you
in a
know what?
box.
I think that will be a good movie. I personally think it's a good movie.
I don't know. It remains to be seen, but it's getting buzz because it's Ryan Reynolds.
No, it's because it's a Hollywood movie.
It's a Hollywood film.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a Hollywood film, so it's getting more buzz. But guys, check this out as soon as you can. It's playing at your cinema. I think this is definitely worth it. If not, if you don't make it, I mean, this is definitely worthy of a high rental.
Listen, like I said, I know I made a few raw comment in the movie, but you know what? Overall, even though I've seen a lot of movies this summer, like, again, one of my favorite movies, 18.
Oh, wait.
Okay. I would say
I'm
this.
missing 18. Forget 18.
What?
I'm sick of 18.
Whatever.
Every time I go freaking 18, man. I'm sick of that damn movie.
Well, it's better than Expendable.
Expendables!
That's all I have to say. But for the summer movie, this was a good movie. You know, I know I make jokes about the $26 and whatever, but you know what? It was worthwhile, you know, to promote and encourage more independent directors making their vision. Okay?
Yeah.
So that's what
I want to start Talk Back as a good story actually here, man.
Oh, here we go.
I was, as the movie had finished, Thomas was outside doing the Q&A, greeting, you know, the audience, and I didn't quite know if he would recognize me or not. Well, definitely not Never Right, because I mean he's never seen it.
I've never right
I thought maybe he recognized me from the trailer, the Dumbs trailer, or from the Dumbs teaser trailer, or maybe my voice. You know, I thought maybe he'd just pick it up. Now,
are you okay there, man?
I'm fine. As I'm approaching him, I shake his hand.
And he looks at him like he has no clue.
No, I thought he recognized me. I thought he recognized me, but didn't want to be known. Because listen,
but true story. When he shook his hand the first time, he made sure his wallet was still in his jacket as he walked away. All right, so I wanted to make a start.
Why do you say that? Come on, man. So I didn't quite know if I thought he recognized it. Oh, maybe I was telling him, maybe he recognized me, but he probably didn't want to be bothered because, you know, we're from Talkback world, and you know, it's just 2 different worlds.
Well, at the time, I didn't care because I had to go to the bathroom right away because I was holding it for at least 45 minutes. But after the bathroom, I said, dude, let's go back in there and introduce yourself the right way. Because you know why?
Yeah, Never Right said, listen, dude, I mean, come on, just go up there and just go and introduce yourself. I'm like, yeah, but he was busy. He had a bunch of people around him.
What's the worst thing he's gonna do to you? What's the worst thing he's gonna
I
do?
just thought he was busy. The guy was busy. He looked like he was crowded. A lot of people asking him questions and stuff. And I didn't feel like saying, hey, it's Darth Bishop from Talkback. What if someone heard it? And they're like, what's Talkback? Who's Darth Bishop? You know, I didn't want to, because I know he doesn't want to be these are 2 different worlds. So anyway, finally he got, a lot of people left. And he was there with only a few people. And as I finally started talking to him. And Never Right's asking him questions. And I'm looking at him thinking, does he know it's me or not?
Clue, man.
So finally I go to him, I said, do you know who I am?
No, wait, he whispers in his ear.
I'm like, hey, do you know who I am? And he looked at me, he says, no, man. I said, Darth Bishop.
Damn, that's when he gave him a big hug.
He gave me a huge hug. He's like, oh my God, he gave me a huge hug. I was like, he was really happy to see us.
And wait, as a side note, you did not give me a hug.
Oh, you didn't give Never Right a hug, man. Yes, you're new to the site.
I was disappointed with that. I was hurt.
Much love.
My friend realized how much pain I was in that night, but you know what? It's okay. I got through with it.
Hey, you'll get over it. Listen,
No.
listen, man. Show me much love. Thomas, thank
Tom,
you.
you're a nice guy. I have to say.
Great guy. Definitely looking forward to your next film.
If you ever come back to New York.
Listen, man, I'll tell you what, man. I'm gonna put this out there, man. There's been a lot of few good African American directors, but this guy can actually be better than Spike Lee. I think this guy. I think with more sponsorship, with more faith, this guy can actually top. Because you know what, man, Spike Lee, man, I like Spike Lee for the most part. I think the guy was like, I think he lost his way. I think my best film was like, I'm gonna say the name wrong of the film, but I think it was like 25th Hour, I think it's called.
Yes, 25th Hour.
Yeah, 25th Hour. That's my favorite film of his. I mean, hands down. I mean, I don't think to this day.
You didn't like Do the Right Thing?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Do the Right Thing.
love Do the Right
Do the
Thing.
Right Thing. That's a great film. I'm sorry. Do the Right Thing is
Thank
what put him on the map. I mean, I'm talking. I mean, for me, my favorite is 25th Hour. I just think that it just, even though in 25th Hour he does the same bullshit, that whole racist bullshit where he gets all different races, and there's this one scene, and it's out of
nowhere,
disjointed, where it feels like.
But that's Spike Lee. That's
you
Spike
Puerto
Lee.
Rican motherfucker. You Jewish, you black this, you Irish motherfucker, and it's like he did the same thing in Do the Right Thing, and that's Do the Right Thing. This is 25th Hour. This is a whole different film.
But that's Spike Lee, man. Come on.
No.
I love that one-liner.
Listen,
man.
when I spoke to Thomas, he said something that I thought was key. His influences. Alfred Hitchcock. If he follows that path, we're looking at a really good film. I mean, a guy who can really bring something good to the table. And something true and honest. All I gotta say is one thing after that. Day out, Spielberg in.
Well, I'm going to say one last thing before we cut this. Anybody, any director who could bring, what's his name again? Idris Elba to an acting escalade like he did in this movie? Because obviously, he never done anything of this caliber before, even though he'd been in quite a few movies, and he's able to bring this kind of performance out of him. Had to be a good director. Because a director could actually bring a quality of acting out of the person that might not be a great actor, but somehow brought it out in him and did a great job. So it was either you or Alba just doing a great job, but I think it's more the director who brought out the best in Alba. So
yeah,
that's all I have to say.
Good job, man.
Good night.
Spielberg out. I mean,
What do you mean?
Day out. Come on. Day out, Spielberg in.
Seacrest out.